Good evening. This is Pintun from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. 3 more infants die at Sishu Bhavan, taking death toll to 45. Central team led by Additional Secretary of Union Health Ministry visits Pediatric Center to take stock of situation. Like yesterday, assembly proceedings began without opposition on the last day of the monsoon session. Congress stages protest outside assembly. CAG report reveals lack of quality education, health care, diagnostic facilities at 3 state-run medical colleges and hospitals. Matriculation exam for the current session to start from 3rd week of February 2016. Online system for filling up forms introduced for the first time. And senior BJD leader and Kendrapada MP Baijant Panda visits Srinagar to attend 2-day-long summit Ideas India 2015. Now the details. 3 more infants died at Sishu Bhavan in Cuttack today, taking the total death toll to 45. The 3 deceased have been identified to be from Dhenkanal, Puri and Jajpur districts. Meanwhile, with infant death toll rising at Sishu Bhavan in Cuttack, a central team reached the pediatric center today to take stock of the situation. According to sources, the team is led by the Additional Secretary of the Union Health Ministry. The 7-member team also includes 3 health experts, informed sources. Moreover, Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and senior BJP leaders KV Singhdev, Vijay Mahapatra and Basant Panda also accompanied the team. Notably, 45 infants have died at the hospital in the past 9 days. Earlier, Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan wrote to Union Health Minister JP Nadda seeking the latter's intervention into the matter.
तुरंत ये जो शिशु भवन बड़ गोटे इमेज क्राइसिस एठी जो लोकों भितर गोटे उत्कंठा है जो किसी अव्यवस्था कथा आसी ताकू किमती डॉक्टर नहांती लैबोरेटरी संख्या टिके कम अच्छी आकू किमती तात्कालिक निदान करा जाई परियो तार किछु योजना आज हेची भारत सरकार तरफ भी आमे राज्य सरकार पाखरे दायित्व नेचु जदि आपनकर आवश्यकता थाए आमे डॉक्टर और पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ भी आलोचना करी कि जहाँ आवश्यकता हबो गोटे क्राइसिस मैनेजमेंट करबा पई आमे तुरंत मासे 2 मास पर्यंत सहायता जोगेबु। द्वितीय यार दीर्घकालीन समस्या समाधान आवश्यकता अछि। ए भितरे भारत सरकार योजना करिछि कटक बड़ मेडिकल कॉलेज को केंद्रीय बजेट रु अनुदान देबा पई शिशु भवन भी ता भितरे अछि।
With the death toll at the Sishu Bhavan increasing with each passing day, the Odisha High Court yesterday directed the state government to provide doctors and staff as per requirement. While hearing to a public interest litigation related to the infant deaths, the court asked to provide the inquiry status report by September 4. The court posted the next hearing on September 4. Like yesterday, assembly proceedings began without opposition on the last day of the monsoon session today. Congress members staged a protest outside the assembly during the question hour, alleging that the voice of the opposition is being suppressed by the ruling party. After the question hour, without the presence of the opposition, the speaker adjourned the house till 3 p.m. The ruling party spokesperson, however, said that the house today initiated discussions on various important issues affecting the interest of the common man of the state. The opposition is just trying to gain political mileage by boycotting the house, which is not a healthy practice, a BJD spokesperson said. Meanwhile, during the question hour, discussion was initiated on sports infrastructure in the state. Replying to various questions, Sports and Youth Affairs Minister informed that the government is aiming to construct a mini stadium in all the panchayats of the state at a cost of rupees 5 lakh each. Yesterday, the assembly conducted the question hour with opposition benches remaining vacant as both Congress and BJP members boycotted the house, protesting against alleged partisan action of the speaker. The State Finance Minister Pradeep Amath yesterday tabled the Comptroller and Auditor General report on general and economic sectors in the assembly in the absence of opposition. Besides, 3 inquiry commission reports on firing at Champua in Keunjhar, Balangir student death case and misbehavior of police towards the Raurkela magistrate were also tabled in the House. Earlier in the day, the Assembly conducted the question hour with opposition benches remaining vacant as both Congress and BJP members boycotted the House, protesting against alleged partisan action of the Speaker. Speaker Niranjan Pujari adjourned the House immediately after question hour till 3 p.m. and appealed the opposition members to participate in the proceedings during the post-lunch session. He asked the Parliamentary Affairs Minister and Government Chief Whip to meet the opposition leaders and convince them to return to the House. The monsoon session of the Assembly was scheduled to function till Saturday. While opposition Congress MLAs took the matter to the notice of Governor S.C. Jamir, BJP members sat on a sit-in demonstration near the Mahatma Gandhi statue in the Assembly premises. The opposition members had on Friday walked out of the House protesting the manner in which the Odisha Land Grabbing Prevention Bill 2015 was passed. The House also passed the Odisha Municipal Laws Amendment Bill 2015, the Odisha Police Bill 2015 and the Odisha Municipal Corporation Amendment Bill 2015 in absence of opposition members. Pulling up the state government for absence of quality education and health care in 3 state-run medical colleges and hospitals, Comptroller and Auditor General yesterday said non-availability of diagnostic facilities compelled patients to go to private clinics. In a report on general and social sector for the year ended March 2014, it said teaching as well as patient care was affected in these government medical colleges and hospitals due to shortage of required teaching, non-teaching and paramedical staff below the post sanctioned by the state government. Though prospective plan was made by the department, action taken for its implementation was insufficient, CAG said, adding the objective of imparting quality teaching and research was impaired due to non-availability of required infrastructure and equipment in clinical departments, adequate books and journals in the central library. On patient care, the report said infrastructural deficiencies in indoor wards and operation theatres of attached hospitals also affected patient care. Availability of beds in intensive care units remained as low as 69, which is 2% of total bed strength, with no ICU in the casualty departments, which deprived serious patients in getting specialized emergency care, it said. Besides, trauma care centers costing rupees 3.54 crore in MKCG and VSS Medical College and hospitals remained non-functional, resulting in deficient emergency care to accident victims, the CAG report said.
Teaching and patient care was affected due to shortage of required teaching, non-teaching and paramedical staff. Availability of beds in intensive care units remained as low as 69, that is 2% of the total bed strength. Lack of ICUs in casualty department deprived serious patients in getting specialized emergency care. Trauma care centers costing rupees 3.54 crore in 2 government medical college hospitals, namely MKCG and VSS, remained non-functional.
BJP MLA Radharani Panda yesterday sought Speaker Niranjan Pujari's intervention in the Radhe Ma comment made against her by senior BJD MLA Ranendra Pratap Swai in the House. Panda, along with her party colleagues, met Pujari during the day and formally lodged a complaint against Swai for calling her Radhe Ma during the 0 hour of the House on Thursday. Panda said she was mentally shocked over the remark and added that it was nothing less than ragging for me. It also hurt my pride as a woman. I have also named another BJD MLA, Debashish Samantray, who at the time of Swai's remark was laughing. Other BJD members were enjoying when Swai passed such a comment, Radharani said in a written complaint. Panda was speaking on the alleged negligence of the western region of the state and had openly supported the agitators who observed a bandh demanding creation of separate coastal state by bifurcating Odisha when Swai passed the remark. Panda had criticized BJD for insulting a woman member in the House, while the remark was denounced by many MLAs, cutting across party lines.
Ranendra Pratap Swai छिड़ा है कि आक्षेप करुथिला बेले सेटारे बसिकी उत्फुल्लित होइकी बसिकी तांकु सहयोग करुथिले देवाशीष सामंतराय जो प्रकार हिसाब रे रेगिंग करा गला एवं धमकी दिया जाय कि कुहा गला राधे मार आख्या दिया गला निश्चित भाव रे मु मर्माहत दुखित एवं एथिरे मोर मानसिक जंत्रणा हला.
Counseling for admission into MBBS and BDS courses in the state began from today. Counseling is being conducted at 5 nodal centers set up in 3 cities, namely Bhubaneswar, Sambalpur and Berhampur, informed sources. The counseling began from 10 a.m. and continued till 5 p.m. As many as 1,700 aspirants have registered for the counseling. According to sources, the first phase of seat allotment will be made on September 6. Subsequently, the aspirants will report at the Bhubaneswar-based JEE cell for provisional admission. On September 12, the list of vacant seats will be published. Notably, there will be 200 seats less for admission after the MCI did not renew the seats, citing lack of necessary infrastructure. The matriculation exam will be held on 3rd week of February 2016, announced the School and Mass Education Minister of the state, Devi Prasad Misra, yesterday. The state government introduces a new method of form filling this year. It will be for the first time that the form fill-up for the matric exam can be done online. Notably, the registration for the form filling will start from the first week of October.
सेमाने परीक्षा देवे एवं परीक्षा फेब्रुआरी तृतीय सप्ताह रे अनुष्ठित होबो। चलित वर्ष परीक्षा पई फॉर्म फिलअप अक्टोबर प्रथम सप्ताह रे होबो। फॉर्म फिलअप सरला परे आमे डाटाबेस प्रस्तुत करी जेमति विद्यालय को गोटे प्री लिस्ट दउतलु जदि कोनोसी छात्र छात्रींकर कोनोसी सब्जेक्ट किबा नाम पेरेंट्स ना रे किछि मिस्टेक्स थबो ताकू मध्ये आमे क्लैरिफाई करी 100% एरर फ्री डाटाबेस प्रस्तुत करिया पई चेष्टा करिबो।
In a tragic road accident, 4 persons were killed. 15 others sustained critical injuries after a private bus in which they were travelling lost control and overturned near Kanjara area in Angul district last night. According to sources, the incident took place around 11 p.m. while the bus named Krishna was on its way to Boinda. The deceased have been identified as Dambrudhar Pradhan from Tawada village, Dusashan Behra of Banamalipur village and Antarjami Naik of Lakshmidharpur village. However, the identity of another deceased is yet to be ascertained. Following the incident, the injured were rushed to Angul hospital, the sources added. Meanwhile, tension ran high in the area as irate locals alleged that no police officials or ambulance came to the spot after being informed about the accident. Crime Branch Police produced Sarath Patra, the close aide of arrested godman Sarathi in Kendrapada SDJM court today and requested the court to take Patra on a 3-day remand. Notably, Patra was arrested by the probe agency yesterday on charges of forcing women devotees to keep physical relation with a self-styled godman. According to sources, the probe agency arrested Patra under IPC sections 420, 506 and 120B after a victim filed complaint against him. Notably, on August 13, the School and Mass Education Department had suspended Patra, a science teacher of Mahanga Birabhadreswar High School, on charges of dereliction of his duties. It may be recalled that Patra had held a press conference at Bhubaneswar to defend Sarathi Baba when the controversy over the arrested Sarathi living with a girl in Hyderabad came to the fore. Panic gripped the busy streets of Biju Patnaik Square in Cuttack yesterday after unidentified miscreants hurled bombs at the house of Odisha Cricket Association Secretary Asirvad Behra's house near the Deer Park in the city. According to sources, the incident took place in the afternoon yesterday when 3 motorbike-borne miscreants hurled bombs at Behra's house in broad daylight and fled. However, the reason behind the bombing is yet to be ascertained. Following the incident, police DCP Sanjeev Arora rushed to the spot and started investigation. Managing director of a real estate firm, Brookson Infrastructure Limited, Purnachandra Panda was arrested from Bhubaneswar on charges of fraud to the tune of Rs 35 crore. Panda was arrested by the Economic Offences Wing of the Crime Branch Police. According to sources, Panda committed the fraud in a transaction involving transfer of land in Chandaka area of Bhubaneswar. The Crime Branch will interrogate Panda on the transaction. The State Congress launched a statewide agitation in protest of the price rise. According to sources, the party is laying siege to the collector offices across the state in protest of high inflation. As a part of the campaign, Congress members gherraud the ADM office in Bhubaneswar. The party alleged that both the central and state government have failed to control the price rise, bringing misery to the common man. The state government is only making false promises and fooling the people of the state, said Congress members. Similarly, the Congress members also gherraud the Jagatsinghpur district collector office yesterday as a part of the campaign. Besides, they also submitted a memorandum addressing governor and president at the collector's office. Meanwhile, a similar protest was also witnessed in Baleshwar, where Congress members also gherraud the district collector office, citing issues like the skyrocketing prices of the day-to-day food items, Sarathi controversy, and IPS officer Satish Gajvi's land-grabbing case. Senior BJD leader and Kendrapada MP Baijayant Panda visited Srinagar to attend a 2-day-long summit, Ideas India 2015, organized by Ananta Aspen Center. Many intellectuals and dignitaries from India and abroad will participate in the 2-day-long summit and present their views on issues related to safety and security of the civil society. Panda will address the summit on rising violence, disparity and issues affecting safety and security of individuals and society as a whole. Lok Sabha MP Shashi Tharoor, BJP Vice President Binay Sahasrabuddhe and other dignitaries will be present during the summit. Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. 3 more infants die at Sishu Bhavan, taking death toll to 45. Central team led by Additional Secretary of Union Health Ministry visits Pediatric Center to take stock of situation. Like yesterday, assembly proceedings began without opposition on the last day of the monsoon session. Congress stages protest outside assembly. CAG report reveals lack of quality education, health care, diagnostic facilities at 3 state-run medical colleges and hospitals. Matriculation exam for the current session to start from 3rd week of February 2016. Online system for filling of forms introduced for the first time. And senior BJD leader and Kendrapada MP Baijayant Panda visits Srinagar to attend 2-day-long summit Ideas India 2015. Thank you for watching. Good night.